Alright everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. The highlights are in this video. Right, it's finished. North Carolina 2, Sunderland 4. Before we get on with the video though, could you hit the thumbs up and subscribe? It'll be much appreciated. Right, Sunderland, they had to deal with some treacherous conditions, meaning the weather. It was 29 degrees in North Carolina, and you know, North Carolina squad are halfway through the season as well, so they're fully fit. And Sunderland, that was clear and evident that there was some tired legs come, you know, maybe the last 20 minutes of this game. Mowbray said he wanted the majority of them to get 90 minutes in the legs, which most of them did. Stilt went off injured, and I thought he was being outstanding, very composed on the ball, good eye of a pass, and he did look, to me, championship quality. He didn't give us a reason why not. But obviously he went off injured. Also, Zach Johnson, who I thought had a really good game, he went off injured. Another player who went off injured, and I was devastated because he did get a goal, and that was Jay Matete. But being Sunderland supporters didn't really want him to leave, and he went off to Plymouth, done really well, come back, and he's looked good in pre-season. He looked very sharp. He was controlling the middle of the park. He had a good link-up play with Roberts and Reig, and then back to Matete, and he was composed, beat the keeper at the bottom right-hand corner, and here's the goal here.
Earlier this week, defeating San Antonio FC and New Mexico United of the USL Championship. And this is going to be their final game in America as they make their way home. It's Matete!
There's a few players I'd like to mention for North Carolina. Natlo, Perez, Rafa, but one what stood out for me was Anderson. That boy is quick. I thought some of our players were quick, but he was just like another level. The ball got hit long, and he was away racing. He got the ball down on the left-hand side. He beat, I can't remember who it was for Sunderland, but he beat them, got into the box. He put a beautiful ball in across the box, but there was nobody there to match his pace and get on the end of it. Few chances he put over the bar. He was always a threat throughout the game, Anderson, and I think, you know, the second half of the season, they should be playing him a hell of a lot more. But I did hear the commentators say that he is one of their good players for them, like a star player. I thought Rafa very similar as well. Perez has been involved with a lot also. But moving on to Sunderland, we've got our second goal through Danny Bart. Tell you what, I really hope these were just rumours regarding Blackburn, because he scored a header from a corner as well. Corner came in from Roberts, and he put it away nice and comfortably. He's the goal here.
Into that penalty spot area, meets it really well. Impossible for Mulcahy.
Another player I'd really want to talk about as well, give a lot of credit to, is Chris Reig. My God, his fitness levels are decent as well, because the majority, well, there was quite a few Sunderland players near the back end of the game that was blown and coming up with cramp and that, and he has just been constant from the get-go. His understanding of the game, I cannot believe he's only 16 years old. He's got a massive, massive future ahead of Sunderland in a Sunderland shirt. And I think about the 84th minute, he probably should have had a penalty. He's had a few chances himself. I tell you what, I just wish he got a goal today, because I think looking at him, he's going to give Mowbray a headache, because he is looking really good in pre-season. Our third goal came through Jack Clark. Ball got put through. He was about 10 mile offside. Didn't know what the linesman was doing. Anyway, he still had to put it in the back of the net. He done well. Showed a bit of composure and beat the keeper.
Roberts. Taylor's kind of hugging the offside line, and it looks like the flag might go up here for Clark. That's what Bradford wanted.
And the fourth goal came. Roberts. Good little bit of work by Clark out on the left. Drifts inside a little bit. Passes it into Roberts. Roberts drives towards goal like he does. Nobody comes out. Nobody closed him down. He had all the time in the world, and he just picks his spot, puts it past the keeper on the left-hand side. He's the goal here.
A premium for Sunderland if they want to challenge for the top two who automatically get promoted. Here's a chance for Patrick.
So it's 4-0 to Sunderland. The second half starts. I think the lads took the foot off the gas, or maybe the heat got them a little bit. Obviously, there was a lot of very tired legs near the end. Rafa picks up the ball on the 52nd minute. Not down next to the corner flag, but comes back on his cell a little bit. Drifts across the box a little. Hits it. And I thought Patterson could have done a little bit better in my opinion. It did bounce in front of him. I'll give him that. But probably should have saved it, and it was 4-1.
1-on-1 with Zach Anderson. Rafa! Oh my!
Like I say, Sunderland, we were looking very tired, very leggy, and you know, obviously Mowbray wanted to get the most amount of minutes in these lads as possible, and he wasn't really looking to make any substitutes. Obviously, the subs what we did make were forced, but like I said, there was a lot of good performances. I thought Gooch, he did well going forward and in the first half. Like I keep saying, the second half, you know, Iman bought maybe for the defending for their second goal, I think it was. A good bit of play by their player, come inside and just beat them both too easy. But I think it's simply the conditions, the 29 degrees. This team who they come up against, like I keep saying, was fully fit, ready to go on. Halfway through the season they are. Sunderland are just trying to build minutes into legs. And listen, the first half, we were out of sight. Second half, obviously, no substitutes, like I keep saying. North Carolina got themselves back into it, scoring 2 goals, but the game did finish 4-2. Apologies that we haven't been doing much pre-season on this channel as of recent. That there've been stupid times in the morning. Obviously, with whatever I kind of get up during the night and do them. This one not so bad, so I thought I'd jump on it and do this one. It was a good game, especially the first half. The commentator, he was absolutely hilarious. The way he pronounced Hartlepool, it was funny as out. Ellis Taylor as well, I'd like to give a shout. He doing really well, especially the second half when we had a few tired legs on the pitch. But all in all, it was minutes on minutes in legs on it. Really, I was impressed with Matete, Stilt, Patty Roberts as always was unreal. Clark did alright. A very physical game and all. With obviously in the thick of the seasons. Do you know what I mean? So they are going to come to this game with a little bit more tempo, a little bit more aggression, and that showed. A few yellow cards dished out, even though it was just a pre-season friendly. But that's it for me. Like I say, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.